It's got an accessory pouch up front, which is great for keeping gloves, leader, pocket knives, that sort of thing. It's got these attachments on the side, which are perfect for, usually I have my leader zip tied on the side, I have my nice anodized pliers for the braid. And the best part, in the event that you fall overboard, your bag is a dry bag. If you take a look inside, you will see the 4 most common items I carry inside the bag, which consist of 2 larger planos, a medium-sized plano, and a fillet knife. Let's go ahead and dive into all these items. First of all, you're gonna have a good affordable piece. You got a fillet knife, smaller fillet knife, and a scaler. Going from there, we have my medium-sized plano. These are typically the items I take every time I go out. Over to the right side of this medium-sized plano, I have all the weights I may need. Up here I have some 2 ounce egg weights. I got some 1 ounce. Take a step down, I get to the 3/4 ounce. Another step down, I'm to a 1/2 ounce. And I got a 1/4 ounce. 1/8 ounce. And then I got some crimp weights. You go into this middle section right about here. You have an assortment of a couple things I like to carry on me. Although I don't use them a whole lot, not a huge fan of them, I do have swivels. Various sizes. Let's see if the camera picks that up there. Dropped one, I'll go ahead and just grab another one. Various size swivels. Take a step down from there. I have various snap swivels. You guys already seen the crimp weights. You go over to your left here. You have plastic beads. Occasionally I'll keep some glass beads in here. Take a step up. You get into a small jig head. A micro jig head. Good medium-sized jig head. And then the largest of my jig heads. Well, what I carry these days is a good general bait hook. I like the ones with the 2 little barbs on the back. A little offset to them. You got one terrible at ballparking sizes. Probably like a 3/0, 4/0 maybe. Probably way off there. Don't use those a whole lot. These are the ones, grab the wrong thing. These are the ones that I typically use, which is a smaller version of what I was just showing you. Same thing, silver hook, slide offset. It's got 2 little barbs on the back. It's great if you're just trying to catch some sheep's head or something of that nature. I've caught everything from a 14-inch sheep's head all the way to a 30-inch redfish on these, no problem. It's not always the tools, it's how you use them. Going over here, you have nice circle hooks. Circle hooks in general I like to use whenever bottom fishing near reefs. If you're trying to get grunts, snapper, that sort of thing. Even caught some decent sized gags on them. I believe those are 2/0. And those are the 3 I use most commonly. All these other hooks are ones, some of them been in here for months. Very rarely do I use them. Have some with more offset to them. You got the whole bass section, which I really don't get out in freshwater fish these days or past couple years. But I got my bass hooks. Got these guys over here, which are a little bit bigger. They're good for redfish. They don't have the barbs on the back like the initial ones I was showing you though. And you got these guys over here, which are like the ones I just showed you, but they got a good little offset to them. These I'll be able to run through pretty quickly. These are what I use more often. It's going to be artificials. So, once again, I got the nice 3-lock case. Keep the salt water out and water out in general. In this case, it's nothing but soft plastic. I have my popping lures up top. EOA shrimp, pre-weighted, pre-hooked. Most commonly I like to use these whenever it comes to night fishing, and these whenever it comes to day fishing. Don't remember the brand, I want to say it's Bass Pro, in-house brand. Then you have these, which I know are Bass Pro brand. Got some crabs. I got a smaller crab. These are these larger crabs. Good swim bait. Now, don't really use these colors a whole lot, but these are great for night fishing. These are made by Berkeley. Never a huge fan of them. Bought a bunch of them, just trying to get through them now. And then I have the white ones. Once in a blue moon, I'll play around with one of these little pink squids. And last but not least, when it comes to my saltwater tackle I like to keep on me, these are some of my personal favorites. Up here, I got some XR long wrap 12s, also some in the 14 size, or it might actually be out of the 14 size. Got some up here. Then I got some of the XR 12s. Essentially, they're all the same thing. It's one of my favorite lures here. Now, down here, I have basically the same thing, but in size 8, I want to say. These are just like the ones I just showed you, but in blue and orange. And then my second favorite behind the white is the black and silver. Take a step down. I believe this is a size 10. And you have down here, which is just like the XR 12s, but it's more of a, I guess you'd say a plug, so to speak. You don't have the lip on it. Instead of treble hooks, you have J hooks. You have this guy, which is called the Clacken Wrap. To my knowledge, these are discontinued. Down here, don't believe it's Rapala, could be. It's just a big bill, little guy. Same thing with this one here. You got your poppers. Those are all my most used, and the top two just mimics a little mullet, this guy. And this guy's more of a offset white color. Over here you have gotcha lures. You have a crankbait shrimp, which I'll honestly have to say I've never caught anything on that I can think of. It's bucktails. So there you guys have it. There's an in-depth review of what I like to carry when I'm saltwater fishing. Every now and then I'll change things up. This is what I carry on me 90% of the time. If I'm going to go fish structure, if I'm going to go fish the flats, if I'm going to go do a little bit of sight fishing, if I'm going to go do a little bit of wading, this is what I like to carry. Stay tuned in future videos for in-depth reviews of rigs. And also, more videos to come. What I meant by overstock. So I hope you really enjoyed that video today. It's just a little sort of test video to get a good feeler for our channel. In other videos you'll meet Hunter. He's the other half of Imminent Fishing. We're going to go through tackle on the boat one day. We're going to do all kinds of fishing, crabbing, scalloping reviews, fishing videos. So please like us, follow us, stay tuned.